Yo, what's up, guys? This is B-Side Investing. Welcome back. If you're new, feel free to like and subscribe. And what a freaking day! Oh my god, were you guys watching? Well, I was watching, but damn, I, what the hell just happened? Holy cow! Uh. I'm speechless right now. What? We're up 16%, yo. Damn. Did it come back or what? Jeez. All right. So, right. So, in this 100K challenge, what we're gonna do is first we'll look at BTC, how it's performing, and then we'll look at all the green stocks here. Well, only the ones that are in the 100K challenge. I didn't do the video on bingo. I was kind of busy. So what I'll do is I'll just breeze through here, and then that's about it. I mean, there's no point to make another video when I can just read the highlights here. I'll try to make it quick, so to not extend this video too much with bingo's Q1. And right, so starting with Bitcoin. Let's look at this right here. Stayed throughout the day above 50K, 51, and it just dropped after close. So we closed at around 50.1 and fell back all the way down to 49K. So, well, it is what it is. I mean, if we look at Mara right now, if we look at Mara, it's kind of showing the after hours and the pre-market percentage here. It is showing the drop in here, so it's down about 1%, and it also shows with, well, right. I don't know why right is not showing, but usually we'll see right as well. So other than that, I mean, I'm sure that thing's gonna come back up. But look at this gains with all the crypto miners today. Holy cow! First, I want to say this: it's a much needed up on the up. We need it. We just had a terrible last month. Look at this. This thing came all the way up to 57 and just started dropping. It's not just this stock. All the other crypto miners, they've just been dropping like flies. The hate on Bitcoin stocks in the stock market, it's just crazy right now. So anyways, huge discount, by the way. Mara, I was just talking about it when we were down yesterday. Huge discount, $18. Haven't seen that since February. Just watch this thing go up. This thing has, I don't think people realize how big Mara is going to be just by the end of this year. They'll come close to about 8 exahash, but then Q1 of next year, they'll be at over 10 exahash. And that's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's a lot of money. They'll make a lot of money. But I think I'm besides the point right now. But look at DigiHost. Holy cow. DigiHost is at 41%. Yo. It did go at a high of up to a high of 2.5 or 2.49 to be more accurate, but it fell within the next hour or so. It fell all the way down to 2.09, but then it just kept rallying back up, and then it came back all the way up to 2.47, and now we're closed at 2.44 or 2.45. So looking really solid. Let's go into this viewer here. Bingo right now we're sitting at 22.45% plus. Before I get into bingo, I just want to go through all the stocks. So Bitfarms up 6.6%. Not that great, but we'll take it. I mean, Bitfarms has been rallying so much that this is fine with me right now. Bingo, ridiculous. I mean, we did hit a low about in the fours, So this this bingo, like, it's gonna move. Trust me. The company has so much huge potential. Yeah, just watch. Banxa, doing fine, I guess. 5.6%. Kind of disappointing. Coinbase is down today. That's interesting. 2.5% down. It was up in the morning, but looks like it went down. DeFi is up 11.5%. Amazing. DigiHost, like I said, 41%. We're finally in the positive right now. If you look here, we're up 12%, guys. So yeah. And let's see. DMG up 14%. Thank you very much. I'll take it. I don't know what's going on, but I'll take it. Galaxy was up 16%. Ridiculous. Hive was up 12%. Amazing. Hot was it up 8%. That's great. And then Mogo and Neptune. Neptune's up 8.5, which is great. Like Tony the Tiger, great. So I'm feeling really good right now. I mean, I'll take the W, from time to time. Of course, can't ignore the fact that we're down by a lot in the past month or so. But you got to take your wins, like take the W and the L's as they come with crypto miners. So today was definitely a good good W. So, right. We are up 16%, 723%. That's a great jump. So, thankfully, DigiHost came up clutch. I knew DigiHost was just waiting to do something like this. I was just waiting for DigiHost. Doesn't matter what happens with the New York ban. That's silly to me. There's so many other states that will give DigiHost a warm welcome. Trust me. And it's not that hard, or it won't take that long actually, to unplug and just move over. It'll just take maybe a month to find a place or something, maybe less. Who knows? Maybe they have a plan B. You don't think they have plan B when they just ordered up to 900 petahash? That's ridiculous. They have a plan. Trust me. So us shareholders, we just gotta be patient. We just gotta trust the management. They're doing really good. They just went from 100 petahash to 1.1 exahash in just 1 year. Yeah, that's a huge growth. If you don't know, guys, come on. That's a huge growth. So if HUD doesn't change anything till the end of the year, DigiHost is gonna come close to HUD. I can't believe I'm saying that. Those two companies in the same sentence, because HUD is just way above, currently 1.07 exahash, but they're hodling 3,500 BTC. So yeah, that's a lot. So all right, with Bingo, 22%. Right, I did have everything laid out and ready to go. So first quarter report. Let's look at the highlight. I think I said the highlight yesterday. 180% year-over-year revenue growth. Record sales in consumable and growth in Sapphire installed base. So all 2021 milestones are on track. Strong balance sheet of $362 million in cash. Of course, we know where they got that from. If you look at the January 20 and right, they did a public offering of $200 million in January 20, and then they didn't really take a break. January 25, they just did another $230 million in another public offering. So that alone gives them $430 million. Well, minus all the fees and transaction costs and all that stuff. But they did also do one early January. Oh, right here. $101 million in public offering. So that's a lot of money. That's $531 million in just public offerings. As the genomics company, I know they need the money, but you have to realize how much cash they have right now. They have $362 million in cash. So as of the end of Q1, that's gonna sustain them for a while. So we don't have to worry about them going into debt or anything. So amazing. All right. there's a huge paragraph here stating statement about Bingo's performance so far in 2021. So they're off to a solid start. I'll try to concise it. I mean, you can read it on your own. There's so many highlights here that happened throughout the year that we just covered, so I don't feel like reading everything. I'll just go through the main points. That's about it. So they sold record numbers. We know that. And they did record numbers in samples on their service. And they drove a broad adoption of Sapphire system and ramped up the installation of Sapphire system that weren't yet operational because of 2020's travel restrictions. So that is great. So right now, with the largest number of Sapphire system in service, analyzing more genomes than ever before, we're seeing a sharp increase in the quality and the scale of studies that are being published and presented and the awareness they build. So, yeah. They also had key symposiums and conferences throughout the year. So, US, Europe, China, and that also drives the need for exposure and develop the market for SV and OGM. And they saw in Q1 2021, they saw a clear expansion into new geographical areas, like I said, into new applications such as prenatal analysis. So they started doing that, prenatal analysis, cancer research, and drug development. So we'll get into that down below. Other than that, you can read here by yourself. Like, they did so much things. So let's see. CFO said, in the quarter, we solidified our foundation for growth through 2 successful financings, contributing to cash position of 362. I don't know about 2. You did 3, bro. Yeah, you did 3. Unless you want to just talk about the bigger one. And they also have another one here for $88 million. They did a bunch once they started popping off. Once they started going above the 50 cent that they were at for the longest time. So around the end of December, yeah, they started going off. And they started doing the PP, private placement. So yeah, even if they did it in January 20 and 25, you see that it didn't really drop much though. I know I'm looking at the year view, which is not that descriptive. We can't really tell much, but you see it didn't really drop much. That's how hot this company was. If we have a PP with let's see, DigiHost or any other crypto miners, well, I know the industry is different, but we'll see a huge 20% drop easy. DigiHost has been doing that, so yeah. All right, let's try to make this quick. Key by business highlights. Hosted the next generation cytogenomics symposium. Great. Expanded into new geographic markets, including South Africa, Greece, Russia, South Korea, and important clinical sites in the UK and Germany. Great. King's College Hospital in London. Amazing. So you can see all these hospitals. University Health Network in Toronto. Penn State University. All these other doctors that have kind of contributed to the research. Tel Aviv University, Dr. Yuval. So you see there's so many more. They also increased the speed of the compute power and on-demand cloud computing solution by 30% and reduced the cost to the end user by 50%, which is more than what I can say for other competitors in the market. Yeah, so you see all these highlights. You can read them. They also presented a record number of presentations. Amazing. That's how they get more exposure in the genomic space. And they also do the conference and send the devices out to doctors, and they can just test it and bring their findings and research of the device, using that device, and give their own analysis on it. So, right, they raised approximately 337. It says 337 from 2 underwritten public offering. I don't know if they're just including the fees. Is that's why maybe it's down? But we know that the biggest ones were the one in January 20 and 25, which happened at $200 million and $230 million. So most likely they're deducting the fees, and that's what they're getting. Total revenue was $3.2 million for the 3 months, and that was up 180% from $1.1 million. I know it's not that great, but with genomic companies that are yet to do big things, they have this company has huge potential. So let's see. The increase in product sales was driven by the increased demand. And so they also have the Regent rental program and consumables, and increase in service revenue, primarily driven by the sales of our lineage subsidiary. Gross margin, it was about 33%, up 8% from 25% year over year. And the increase was primarily due to the shift in the product mix towards higher margin consumables and service. Operating expense was $12.2 million. I know it's a bit high, but it was an increase of approximately $2.2 million compared to $10 million year over year. Change is primarily due to increased headcount and material and supply expenses. So the increase in cost and increase in staff, and offset by $1 million decrease in bad debt expense. So that's great, and kind of just goes over the same thing. Cash equivalent of $38 million. So they extinguished debt of $1.8 million. I don't know why that doesn't roll off my tongue that well, but yeah. So they have huge milestones coming up too. So quarter two, accreditation of Sapphire in certain EU markets. Q3, so they have expansion of the menu of pediatric assay, prenatal and the pediatric assay, and then interim publication of results from pediatric clinic study for Q4, coming with validation of LDTs by 3 sites, initial prototype of next-gen high throughput Sapphire. Q4 reach installed base of 150 systems to achieve 50% increase year over year. So, right. Hopefully that was helpful. I mean, I don't think I did a good job of presenting that, but let's see. So, aftermarket's down 2%. After going up 22%, I'll take it. I don't really care. So, let's see. So, DigiHost. All right, we don't have any of the aftermarket with these things. So let's see. Yeah, I'm hoping they would. So the one thing is this deal right here. Right now, they're only doing the initial public purchase agreement for 10,000 miners, up to a total of 30,000 miners, which could be 3 exahash. So that tells me that in that 20,000 miners that's remaining in that purchase agreement, which they could or could not get into, it's telling me that it's coming with the top of the line, the best ones, because they only had 900 petahash, 925 petahash with the 10,000 units. So that means these come with about, I want to say more than 100 terahash. Sorry, 100 terahash. So that's looking like they might come with the 110 or the 112, with their similar products within the same company product line. So huge potential here. I think people are missing on this. That's why I'm bringing this up again. 3 exahash is going to do really well for them. So okay, so in terms of crypto, we're up 4.2%. I mean, the market cap is still at $2.2 trillion, and Bitcoin did fall. Let's see. So we are sitting all the way down here. Yeah, we saw that drop, but the thing is, I don't think didn't really drop that much. Ethereum doesn't drop that much now, so how would I might have to consider buying more Ethereum now. So yeah, I mean, damn. I changed my viewer here for the Webull desktop. I think this is much better for me to visualize the entire market, or at least the stocks that I'm into or interested in, and that gives me a good, clear picture of what is performing, how great or how bad. Right now the climate for the market is bad, pretty much. So today was a nice saving grace for me. DigiHost looking really good for me, but we know that it's not going to be entirely great. So you have to keep in mind that this thing could fall again tomorrow. It could fall maybe 5-10% plus. So you got to be careful. You can't always just expect this thing to jump. So in the past 2 days, it's been running up 70%, 71% now. So really, I'm taking the W today. Really glad this is happening, because I've been taking a beating this past, I think it's been like close to 3 months now. So could definitely use some good news to get out of this rut we're in, this inflation rut, the spending rut, the federal printing money rut. Jeez. I think that's it for this one. I mean, not much to add after like such an amazing day that we had. I don't really care what happens on Monday, but today was just good enough for me. I'll take this, and then we'll see if next week is gonna do good. Besides that, I mean, congratulations for holding. I know it's not the entire way up there. We're not up there yet, but it's a step in the right direction. So it'll just take time. So be patient, and yeah. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.